How's it, guys? Welcome back to Grounded Gamer. This is our weekly gaming ramble. I'm Ricky. This is Beefy, and
Hello.
here you have Chris.
Hello. I forgot my saying. Never mind. Well, never mind. You could use it next week. Next week's fine.
Okay.
I had it all planned, but never mind.
It's like
Carry
the
on.
first 2 minutes of us laughing stupidly, and then we start talking.
No, we're gonna
What
start
Chris
talking
really
now.
wanted to say was
No, you do it next week. Do it next week. Do it.
next week. Next week it is.
Okay. Onward.
Okay. So for the stories of tonight, Naughty Dog have accidentally let slip that there is
No, it's not accidental.
not accidental anymore.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is not accidental anymore that Naughty Dog has let slip of a Last of Us sequel.
Well, they've actually said that they were working on a prototype for it, but now they're focused on Uncharted 4 for the time being. So there is no official work on the sequel being done.
Uncharted 4.
So they've done some work on it, but
Yeah.
they'll see. They said that there's no confirmation as yet. Whether they're doing.
Dude, you've seen the ending. Spoiler free. Is there room for a sequel? Can they continue the story?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe
That's
not
true.
with those characters, but they also said that they were thinking of branching off to different characters, and so it'll be interesting to see what they do. There is room for a sequel. They could take it either way. That could be the end, or it could
Okay.
actually
Alright.
continue. But yeah,
Cool.
awesome game, nonetheless.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Very,
they
very awesome.
confirmed that they were working on something, but it's not a full in development. It's not currently in development.
And it's not a whoopsie anymore.
Not a whoopsie. They clarified after the whoopsie.
It's not a whoopsie anymore. It's happening. There is also a potential Wolfenstein: The New Order sequel.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
happening there?
So that was one of the voice actresses
Mhm.
for the original Wolfenstein New Order.
Mhm.
They sort of on a Polish TV show,
Okay.
they said that they're working on a second one. In fact, the quote was, "Now we are working on a second one." In
Alright.
reference to it. So I mean that's a fairly clear thing that they are actually working on a sequel to the New Order.
That
But
saying is so puzzling right now.
Could she not just be mentioning the other Wolfenstein, the sort of expansion?
it was said today, and that's already out.
Okay.
So I don't think so. Like she's not working
Yeah.
anymore on that. So
Okay.
yeah, you heard it first. Yeah. If it's wrong, you didn't hear it.
Ah,
Moving on.
Anyway,
Dungeon Defenders 2.
You finally get to talk about it.
So finally going to talk about Dungeon
Dungeon
Defenders
Defenders
2. This is coming to PS4 as a free-to-play at some stage. No one actually knows when it's getting released. But for now, it is going to be available as a pay-to-play as of next week. It should be available.
hang on.
Yeah.
So
So
wait.
what-
So they're making a pay to play now.
Yeah.
But
It's-
then saying, oh wait, later you'll get it for free.
Yeah, it's happening
Are
as
you
an
sort
alpha.
of like paying for early access?
Yeah, you're paying for early access.
Okay. All
So
right.
if you let me finish my story.
Sorry, I was just trying to clarify.
Confused.
So I grew confused. They're first coming out with a pay-to-play early access alpha of it. So for all you Dungeon Defenders fanatics out there, you can play it as long as you pay for it.
Mm.
But when the full product gets released at some stage that no one knows when, it will then be free to play. Now, for all of you who don't know what Dungeon Defenders is, it is a huge. Well, it is just a multiplayer actually.
It's
Multiplayer, which is a tower defense
It's a
thing.
third-person action tower defense. So basically, you get a little hero unit,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I
and you
did
run
have
around. Exactly.
I had it on the 360 though, I think.
360 or PS3.
Yeah, it was one of the two. Anyway, yeah.
So you run around, and you build little towers. You got to defend a crystal, and then you have to defend it against waves of attacking goblins and orcs and stuff. So
Okay.
basically, Your towers, basically tower defense, your towers attack, and your hero can also influence the tide of the battle by attacking the monsters as well. And then they drop gold, which you pick up and use it to upgrade your towers.
Is it a competitive thing? Is it sort of like
Co-op.
so it's
Cooperative,
co-op, so
yeah.
it's cooperative, so it's not like you're taking on other players.
I'm not sure. No, from what I can remember, it was co-op only.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
work together to
Yeah,
defend.
it's basically like a
Okay.
horde mode defense.
Okay, all right. Okay, so it actually sounds interesting. We should check it out, but only when it's free. I'm not going to pay for something that's going to be released free.
That's going to be buggy as hell.
I've never actually played one of these tower defense games, so no, I'll take a look at it, but meh. I don't know. There is also Hunt the Truth Season 2.
Yeah, so Hunt the Truth is a Halo podcast that's sort of set up to advertise Halo 5, but it's basically a little story on its own. If you haven't listened to the first season and you enjoy Halo, it's really, really worth checking out.
Freaking fantastic.
It
Really
is-
good story.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Beefy knows.
I know. I sat and listened to it in one go.
No, me too. It's really, really good. But season 2 started, so listen to the first episode today. Seems interesting, but I think I'm actually going to wait for the entire thing to
Wait
come
for the
out
entire thing and
so
then just
that I can
go.
listen to it once.
Yeah.
As one big story.
Yeah, because I always leave the end on a little cliffhanger,
Yeah.
and I hate waiting. Just,
So
just get
Just-
it. Yeah, just I'll be patient, wait for all of them to come, and then binge listen.
yeah, damn right.
How do you get hold of these podcasts though?
No, they're free. You
Wait, where are
can find them on iTunes. I use an app on my phone called Podcast Addict.
Ah.
And you can download the podcast onto it, or you can stream it live. off of there.
Or you could just go onto YouTube.
YouTube also has a lot of the podcasts.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's really worth checking out. There's quite a few ones that I'm listening to at the moment, but that is the biggest storyline, I suppose.
Nice.
So, which is exciting news that season 2 has started. I've been waiting for months. Right.
Okay. Well, there is yet another Resident Evil game coming out called Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. Now I know what you're all thinking. The Umbrella Company has disintegrated and was destroyed at the end or in the last game somewhere.
I'm pretty sure no one actually knows what the hell's happening in Resident Evil.
Pretty much no.
Like, it's just, yeah, have some story that you kill zombies in.
Well,
in a vaguely familiar game universe.
yeah. This time they're bringing a bit of a weird twist to things, where Resident Evil Umbrella Corps is not going to have a campaign to it at all.
Okay, so what is it though? Like,
It's a follow-on from Resi 6. Okay, so what happens is you play the part of someone who controls mercenaries and sends them out into biohazard areas. They will then take care of those zombies and stuff like that. All of this in the name of possibly becoming the next Umbrella Corporation. You're doing this on behalf of other companies that want
to become another-
replace Umbrella Corp. Because right now Umbrella Corp is broken down, but yeah, the organizations want to take over and become the next one. So you are going to control little mercenaries and send them out into the field. There is no actual campaign to this. I'm not entirely too sure what the point of a game like this would be.
What's the end game? Is it multiplayer? If there's no
They haven't actually mentioned anything like that.
campaign,
It has to be multiplayer. If there's no campaign, that's literally the definition. It has to be multiplayer. I think. Like,
I think so.
I don't know if it's
Could be.
If there's no campaign to it, then that means there's no single player.
True, very true.
So
But I think right now it's too early to actually see what exactly they're meaning by the fact that there's no campaign.
okay,
Or what could feed off
what
from
they
that.
could, yeah.
So that's Resident Evil for you guys, and yeah.
Okay, then there's also the Yokai Watch game that's coming out to 3DS. Now, if you don't know what Yokai Watch is, it's basically Pokemon with like ghosts and stuff like that. So it's kind of the same, along the same line as
Shitballs I want to. That just made me happy in my pants. I wanted.
So
no.
it's out in, I think it's in October or November for the 3DS. And so they're releasing an anime before that in America. So they're beginning to air an anime to lead up to it.
Okay.
So the game's coming out in November or December.
I think it's October or November, but I need to actually check that.
Okay, so the game first on 3DS and then the anime.
Yeah, no, the anime first.
Okay.
They're releasing the
Oh,
anime
right,
first.
right.
In the States, it's going to be aired on Disney XD, the channel.
Okay.
And then I don't know if we'll get it, but
But the anime itself's been out for ages.
yeah. So the anime is out, but it's being aired in the
Okay, so it'll probably get English dub.
English dub, probably, yeah. So that's quite exciting. I don't know. I like the Pokemon games. I'm still playing Pokemon One. I've been playing it all week.
I've been playing Super Mario. I've been playing Super Mario.
Super
like a
Mario
boss.
3D.
Yeah. Super Mario 3D Land. I'm almost finished with Mario, and then Luigi comes in, and I got to do it all over again.
Is Princess Peach on that one?
Not as a playable character,
Sure.
but you're constantly chasing her.
Yeah. Well, that's all Mario games. You're always chasing Princess.
As far as I know, she's not a playable character, but yeah, I think it's just Mario and Luigi, and that would be it.
Okay, cool.
As far as I've read, at least.
As far as I've read.
I will let you know if I come across Princess Peach as a playable character.
Yes, you know.
There is also a Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year edition.
Yep.
If you say no more.
In case you don't know, we both hate Dragon Age a lot.
Worst game ever. But let DP have his time, and then we can get into the Dragon Age rant.
Yeah, we'll get into a Dragon Age rant. Full on
Rant
episode.
later.
We'll
Rant
have a
later.
full episode on the Dragon Age rant.
I quite enjoyed the first two, so I don't know. I'm interested to see. I might get the game of the year. I hate DLCs, but if it's packaged in one, I might get it.
Yeah.
Basically, all the major DLCs plus the full game are bundled into one.
Okay.
So you get all 3 story content
Yeah.
expansions.
Uh-huh.
So
That's quite cool though. I mean, as much as I dislike the game, and that is a lot, I played through 45 hours, and I realized it was only a 6-hour-long story that was interjected with side quests, and that really annoyed me.
45 hours of only one good mission. Only one good mission.
Yeah, there was only one good mission. Anyway,
Beefy, buy this game at your own doing.
we warned you.
We have warned you.
I stand warned.
Rather get The Witcher. If you're getting something, get The Witcher.
Yes. If
It's
you want
way
anything
better.
remotely similar to a Western RPG like Dragon Age,
Get The Witcher.
The
I
Witcher
know,
is
I
just
know.
incredible.
Seriously,
That's about it.
there's no comparison. But anyway, that's quite exciting. It's out next month.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And like differing opinions, unlike you two, a lot of people have loved the game.
that's true.
So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited for it. So to each his own.
Yeah, no, to each his own.
Very, very true.
But
What Beefy says is true.
Indeed.
But can you really have fun with a game where your character is a pompous prick? Mine was.
yeah, yours was the way you designed them, but I mean,
I gave him like a British accent. It did not go well. No, it didn't.
Your Canary really wasn't the nicest guy. Anyway,
I had a pompous Canary with like literally no storyline whatsoever. I hated the game. But other people out there, like you said, would enjoy it.
I don't know. The Witch is just so much more involving. But,
Yeah.
Mm.
It grips me.
I get tired of like some random guy saying, "Go fetch those herbs there. Go mine that rock there." No, not for me. But
There is some point in the game where you say, go fetch those herbs yourself.
Indeed.
yeah, go there and find your own herbs, old man. You bastard! I've fetched your herbs all day.
Keep running out of herbs.
Keep your herbs. Preserve your herbs. Grow more herbs with the herbs I bring you.
We have a Star Wars Battlefront update where they have now confirmed that they are going to have dedicated servers.
Okay.
So I'm not too clued up on the whole meaning of this, but as far as I understand, there'll be a lot less lag
Yeah, so dedicated servers will obviously they're prioritized for only that game. So they will process the game quicker, so you won't get lag. So
I thought so.
but they
I thought
might.
so.
Do you know where the dedicated servers are? Because
No, they didn't actually mention the areas. All I know is that they're going to be dedicated, and they're also going to be tying it in with the fact that your matching up system is going to be based on character skill.
Okay.
So you're not going to be thrown into the deep end with a bunch of overpowered goons.
Jedi just like running around. Can you go?
Yeah, so everyone's going to have
Rip your head off.
everyone will have a fair chance. So yeah, I will get back to everyone as soon as I know where they are. I will look into that.
I think with dedicated servers, they usually set up one for Europe, one for Asia, and
one for every region.
Yeah, and one for America. So
North America, South America.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it, I don't know. I've never seen South America.
Sometimes they differentiate.
Sometimes they separate Asia and Russia. I've seen that because Russia's such a big nation that they end up overpowering the servers.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anyway,
we'll definitely have a better
update on
those for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, and
Okay.
World of Warships full release. You're a douche.
You're an idiot.
That's the point.
Yes.
World of Warships. BB has an update.
Yes. World of Warships.
Tell us about World of Warships.
Alright. I'm gonna kill you after this video.
Well, if I go missing, then we know why. We have it on video. Quick, upload this. Ricky, upload it.
Evidence. I'm going long. I'm going long.
It's left behind open beta. It was an open beta for a few months.
Okay.
Just this week, it's gone full release. Still only launched with 2 nations. They're adding another few when you're done. Just anytime. Anytime.
Carry on.
Please continue.
I'm listening. Just lean back so you can talk to me.
So I have been playing this game, and I will try get some videos when I stop sucking.
No, put up even the ones that you suck. It's like your ship is like going like shit. And then you like the ones even when you storm out, you're like, this really is World of Warships. You get up and you throw your controller down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. There will be much raging.
Yeah.
We'll try put up a few videos once we get some decent content.
Cool. Awesome.
Sounds good.
And then Pamela. Hey?
Pamela. Yeah.
What on earth beef is Pamela?
I discovered it trolling the interwebs.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a first-person survival horror, first-person shooter. It's set, as far as I know, in a dystopian future.
Yeah.
Where it's exploring the themes of human augmentation and the darker side of humans, quest for perfection via medication and augmentation, and it goes all wrong. So it's gone the survival horror genre, first-person shooters. So you can probably expect, limited ammo counts, tough enemy encounters, strategy.
Hopefully none of that hiding stuff. That creeps me out beyond all belief. I like to be able to shoot something. If it comes at me, I want to be like, bang.
Probably. A few guys. Some of the guys who worked on the music from Alien Isolation, they're contributing to it. Yeah.
Okay.
They say it's going to be out 2016. It's on PC at the moment. It's currently in Steam Early Access.
Okay. That sounds interesting. I think it'd be fun to do a video of that.
Yeah.
I think we must keep an eye out for that and then do a little video playthrough of it.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so
That will be the video.
yeah.
I crap myself in.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna try Soma later, which is also something that you might crap yourself.
That'll
Stay
also be
alive.
the video
Yeah.
I crap myself in.
Stay alive.
Stay alive.
Don't stay alive.
Stay alive.
They are?
Red Hat. Is it that one I'm thinking of? That horror one?
Still alive. You know, you're thinking of the PS4 one. Control. Nah, anyway, doesn't matter.
Very well then.
I think last week I promised you some news on Forza, and honestly, I don't have any news. I still haven't gotten the game. It got to be a very expensive month very suddenly, so I haven't actually purchased Forza yet. So I will put up something about Forza in the near future. Keep your eye out for that, but I'll keep you posted.
And in the meantime, Blood Bowl 2 came out yesterday.
It did.
And within the next week or so, I'm sure we'll be getting some gameplay trailers of this.
Yes, we will.
I'm quite keen to play it tomorrow, as I put on my downloads tonight. Yes.
I also got on my downloads, so I think we're going to have some online competitions
We're
going
going to
on,
have
maybe.
such online competitions, it won't even be funny. But probably quite funny.
Well, let's hope it's funny, or at least mildly entertaining.
I don't know, you can tackle people with a giant lawnmower. You can
You're so going down, dude.
You can call down.
We have a full team of giant little ones.
You can call down thunder upon one character, and then run straight through him afterwards, while he's just lying there fizzling on the floor. I mean, how awesome can you get?
It looks so cool. It looks really, really awesome.
It's gonna be really, really cool.
Warhammer brutality.
Damn
Oh,
straight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So, anything else that you guys want to add?
Nope, I'm done.
Well, you'll be seeing my video of Child of Light coming up soon.
And mine of Leo's Fortune.
Finally,
I haven't put that up yet. It's been a busy week.
Leo's Fortune, what a good game. What a good game.
It's so good.
I need it, but I too am having a very expensive month.
Anyway, all right. Should we close it up?
Sure.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Beefy, any news on your side? What do you...
Nothing.
Nothing?
No news.
No news. Beefy's having a quiet day.
It is.
It
has been.
Beefy's on his silent day. All right. Anyway, enough nonsense at the end. Let's close it up.
Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, and hope you guys liked. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the like button and subscribe. Leave us some comments, as well as leave us some interesting challenges to take part in. We're quite keen on trying out whatever you guys have in store for us. You can catch us on our Facebook page as well. Just catch us on Grounded Gamer. And also
The
catch
link will
up.
be below in the description.
There we go.
I'll put it there.
Right below.
Yes.
Also, our Gmail account is groundedgamer@gmail.com. So leave us something good to read over there too. If not, just in these comments. Catch you later, guys.
Cheers.
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 Bye. Bye.